We really boxing. Who wanted the baddest? Let's see. Oh, we boxing, yeah, we boxing. I need that belt like it ain't no other option. So we punching and weaving and blocking, defeat ain't an option. Let them know, shoot a video, put it on BVO. Let them know, every time I punch, it's a heavy blow. BVO, bound to hit like bricks cause it was set in stone. Let them know, I ain't getting body, but I'ma hit this flow. Yeah, way more than a show, this is BVO.
It's time for another raffle brought to you by the JBT. Our first item is a new 10th generation iPad with a liquid retina display which shows off beautiful color and has plenty of power for all your handheld computing needs. Great for work, play, or just movies on the go. How much is it to enter, you ask? Just $10. Or you can catch the deal with 3 entries for just $25. It's easy to enter. Just cash app your entries to $JBT Network 1. That's $JBT Network 1. Our second item is a set of Kenichi Bear Bluetooth noise canceling headphones. Great for gaming, movies, or travel. As the second prize in this great raffle. Our third item is a Ninja brand air fryer. Great for all your air frying needs. Cooking healthy with the JBT. So send your entries via Cash App to JBT Network 1. That's JBT Network 1. $10 each or 3 for $25. Put raffle on the comment line and you are entered.
It's on me. Hey, what's going on, y'all? Man, here's another day. Here's another segment of your favorite early morning show with the friendliest, grumpiest person on YouTube. It's your boy, Crush the Legend, the Grumpy OG, coming to you with another segment of Coffee and Donuts. Man, we in the fourth quarter of the work week, man. We're in the fourth quarter. It's Thursday, baby. It's Friday Eve Lottos. We know the routine. We do this every week. We like that, man, because it's getting closer to that day. But see, I ain't going to sing that song today because some of y'all get paid bi-weekly, so I'm going to be respectful. We're going to bring that back next Thursday, man. But hey, how y'all doing? Y'all ready for some boxing talk? Y'all ready for some talk? The service is out. You know, make yourself at home as you come in. Get your coffee and get your donuts. If you're going to have a good old time this morning, get you ready, set for your day. Hopefully this morning's segment, man, is a motivation for you to get out and go ahead and do what you need to do and get it over with, man. Well, what more can I say? There's a lot to say. And sometimes, even though there's a lot to say, sometimes it's better to be silent on some things. You know, they say silence is a killer. But sometimes we got to be vocal about some things. But let's just get the show started as everybody come in. You know, warm up. I got to do my little intro, man. But I've been checking out some things this week. Just all different sorts of things. Just not boxing, but everything, period. I mean, hey, next month is the presidential election, isn't it? Oh, where all the voters at? Hey, voters, hey, Democrats, hey, Republicans, independents, or whatever you call yourself. How y'all doing? Y'all ready to go through that next month? Are y'all getting ready to vote? Do you already have your mind made up on who you voting for? Oh, are you going to go for the... Hey, she's the same shade as I am. Oh, she'll be a good president. She's for our people. Are you going to go for... Man, here we go with the Republicans in here again. They're going to send us back to slavery. They want to take us back to slavery, and they want us to pay more taxes and give the rich people a break. Which way y'all going to go? I don't know which way y'all going to go, but I tell y'all, I wish y'all the best. I really do wish y'all the best when it comes to voting, when it comes to voting for anything, especially when it has to do something with this continent, I will use the correct words. This is a continent, not a country. Y'all forgot y'all went to school? But anyway, this is October and it's going down, and it's going to be a showdown between the candidates, who's going to come out on top. Some people don't care about the lesser of two evils, and some people really full of dope. Man, you had all these women in office, all these men in office, man, trying to get a woman up in there. Then you know the men is like, man, are you crazy? Who wants a woman in charge? They do have a period that they have every 30 days or something like that. We don't need nobody in charge like that to be control of the head of the military. I mean, y'all do got to know what the president really is. But, you know, you think when it's time to make decisions on it should be war or not. You saying you want a woman to be in control of that. Now, don't get the wrong way. I ain't being a chauvinist. I'm just asking a damn question this morning before we get started. When it comes to making a decision on war, do y'all really feel comfortable with a woman making that decision? Huh? Especially for the people who want a woman to be in office, just because the woman can be in office, so y'all can really say, girl, who run the world? Girls, who run the world? Girls, so y'all can start that again. Enough with that that power movement. Enough of that. So for me, I can't speak for nobody else when it comes to this political stuff. For me, hell to the nah. No. Now a lot of us, we have wives. We have women, girlfriends, or whatever we serious with. We know how women get. When they get ticked off, okay? When they get upset, they just go all over the place with it. You know how it is when they run in a household. So you definitely don't want no woman if you trying to really be safe running the White House. I don't know. I'm not saying that a woman can't be a general or whatever like that, but I don't know. I ain't trying to see it. Okay? So I'm wishing y'all the best, because no matter which way you go, we are all messed up. They done turned this continent into a damn corporation. This is nothing but a place where you could make money. But the crazy part about it is the ones who are from here, that was born here, that didn't come here. I'm tired of acting like somebody came from somewhere. Okay? Excuse me for a second. One of my doors jammed. But what I was about to say, nah, man. No. We don't need none of that nonsense. But I wish y'all the best, whoever, whatever, okay? But I would say this, people of America, you should be governing yourselves. And that's all I got on that. We're going to move on to today's show, man. Y'all got all that election stuff. Whoever you root for, good for you. Don't ask me who I'm voting for, because I ain't going to tell you. That should answer your question. If you were asking me who I'm voting for, I'm going to tell you. Fill in the blank. Well, let's get the show started, man. Boxing. We love it. We love this sport. Of course, once again, we're in the last couple months. There's some boxing going on. Maybe not some of the most attractive things, but we do got something that's going to, it's a little appetizing in between. We got to fight this weekend, ladies and gentlemen. Did anybody forget? Have we forgot? We do have a fight this weekend. So we will have back-to-back weekends with boxing. Hooray to all my boxing people. I know y'all like that. So we do have boxing this weekend. I think, if I'm not mistaken, we got Janibek and Mikhailovic fighting this weekend. I think it's a title. It's a title fight at 160 at middleweight. So we got Janibek and we got Mikhailovich. They're fighting. This is an interesting situation. And then I'm not even talking about as far as the skill set goes or anything like that. Just like the setup. I was looking at it, and here's the thing. I think when I was reading up on it, I think if Janibek wins, if he wins, I think he get both belts, right? But if Janibek loses the fight, one belt goes to Mikhailovich. I think the IBF goes to him, and then the other belt would be vacant. Yeah, that's what I think that situation is. Yeah, so if Janibek loses to Mikhailovich this weekend, yes, if he loses, Mikhailovich get the IBF belt, and then the other belt would be vacant. I'm not too familiar with a situation happening like that, to where it's two belts on the line, and if one loses, if they got two belts and he loses both of the belts, one belt become vacant and one belt goes to the winner. Well, sometimes, if it's like that, then a fighter can lose both of the belts. But in this situation, one goes to vacancy and one goes to Mikhailovich. Now, it ain't too much to say about the middleweight, heavyweight class. I mean, in my opinion, it's kind of dead. But there are some fighters up there. It's just not enough up there. Okay, so we already know. We just seen old head OG Arizona make Danny Garcia want to quit. But I mean, when you think about the middleweight division, it's not deep enough. It's just really a handful of fighters that's there. It's just not enough fighters. Not saying that it's not good matches, because I think you can get some good matches, but it's just not enough to put there. Something just got to happen at the middleweight division. They got to find a way to try to revamp that division coming to 2025. I think they should try to do something with that. But speaking of this fight, if y'all know about the fight, who y'all got winning this fight? Do y'all got Janet winning this fight, or do you got Mikhailovich winning this fight? I mean, it's going to be a good fight. Both of these guys are pretty damn good. They both got a chance of winning, and yeah, they got a chance both of them got a chance to win. It's a 50-50 fight. But I know we want to see Janibek against better opposition. Maybe that will happen if he wins this fight. Hopefully it's a good fight, a good performance by both candidates, because that's all I really care about. I want the fight to be a good fight where both fighters is really getting it in. It's kind of indecisive to tell who won. I like that. Put the brain to work. Put that brain to work. I'm 50-50, but I'm going to lean towards Janibek, and I'm gonna go with a decision, even though both of these guys can punch. But sometimes when you get two punches in there, we don't get a knockout. So I'm not gonna always expect a knockout because we got two punches in the ring with each other, because sometimes that don't be the outcome. And I don't want to go overboard with wanting the knockouts and stuff like that, because I know knockout sells and everything, but let me tell you something, to me, that sells better than a knockout. A action-packed fight, and it's a rumble in the jungle, it's a thriller in Manila and all that. Like, they getting it in. They getting it in, they getting it in, they getting it in. That's what I want. That's what I'm used to. That's the era where I came from, where the fights were tough. And it wasn't really too many lopsided victories. Y'all remember that time in boxing? It was one time that every fight, because of these matchups, they was very close fights, because hey, these two opponents is getting in, they was really going to work. You clock me hard, I'm gonna clock you twice hard. Okay, you got that. I love it when it's like that. I love it when it's like that, and no one is backing up on the smoke. They inside that ring, they giving it their all, and both of them got that mindset. You want this win, you're gonna have to take it from me. You're gonna have to kill me. That's some strong words to be saying, people. It's very scary because you can die in this sport of boxing. But nonetheless, should be a good fight. Then next weekend is D1. I know everybody's waiting for the 13th. We already waiting for Beterbiev and Bivol. That's the fight we really waiting for. The card, we waiting for that card. I didn't even get a chance to look into Janibek and Mikhailovich card. I didn't get a chance to look into it yet. Yeah, but we getting something. Now we want these certain fights when they happen. We want them to lead on into a bigger situation. So we are stuck in a situation at 175 pounds, right? Because we don't know what's next. We know what we want. We always know what we want, but we got to be respectful. We're not going to get what we want all the time, people. I wish y'all start handling this better as boxing fans, okay? You're not going to get what you want all the time. It's supposed to happen like that. It's supposed to happen that way. This ain't Burger King. You're not going to get it your way all the time. Just accept what you're getting and enjoy it. But this we want to see certain fights, and everybody is just on edge about it because so many people are upset because certain fights is not taking place. And this is why I say, well, you just have to fall back, relax yourself, and wait to see what's out there, see what's coming. Y'all complaining too doggone much about who should be fighting who. Today, this morning is about y'all being overly too picky, and y'all need to stop. Y'all getting on my nerves, you spoiled-minded kids. Oh, fellow boxing fan, y'all too damn spoiled for me, man. Y'all really are too damn spoiled. And you know what? You're spoiling the whole situation. Let's try to keep this thing together as one. You know? Not gonna get what you want, but we want these big major fights. We just want to see it. So, so there's more than one weight class that's really to boogie on down to. So, what's next? So, what should Bivol or Benavidez do if they come out the winner? What is next for them? Try to do it like this morning. Take Canelo out. No Canelo. What's the best next thing for the winner between Bivol and Benavidez? What's the next best thing? Yeah, we're going to do some thinking this morning. And I want y'all to participate. Take Canelo out of it. What's the next best thing? Because I want everybody to get used to thinking like this, because it's gonna come to a point soon where it ain't gonna be no more Canelo. I tell y'all, start preparing for this now, because y'all really need to start preparing early. The way that you boxing fans are, yes, you need to start prepping yourselves early. Because once Canelo was gone, and he ain't got long, people, let's do this right. Because we got a couple that ain't got too long. They about to get up on out of here. They ain't got too long. But we talking about Canelo right now. So once Canelo was gone, what's going to be the language? So I say start practicing on it now. So no Canelo involved. Just act like Canelo's already retired, and this fight between Benavidez and Bivol is happening, and Canelo's already retired. You, as a boxing fan, you can even use the mindset as a promoter or whatever. What's the next big thing, the big fight, and most tested fight for the winner out of Bivol and Beterbiev. No Canelo. Huh? Y'all, yeah, let's talk this morning. While y'all trying to answer that question, let me get my roll call going on. I got my early bird, get the worm squad. BBO, my brother. Real talk, real prison talk with Tommy, my brother. Man, Grand Rising. BC, my brother. Grand Rising to you always here, brother Sean. Give me love. DS3, what's going on, brother? How you doing this morning, man? It's a rhyme to have a female president. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. It's really not good to have that. Tay, all hell the queen of New York State, city, and MMA. How you doing, beautiful? Good seeing you, sis, as always. Prize fighter, my partner, my brother. What's going on, man? How you doing? We in the building, man. Rolling with the punches. We in the building. The whole Squizzy is in the building. I love it. I love it. I love it. Y'all make me feel good. So now that I got the roll call out the way, let's get back to business. So the question is, with no Canelo, what is the biggest fight for the winner out of Beterbiev and Bivol? And since it's my third time asking, okay, these BBO answered. Okay, BBO said David Morrell. And BBO was the first one that actually answered the question. So he already got it set. So it would be Morrell. Hey, BBO, you know what? I can see that, especially by Morrell moving up to 75, because a lot of people wanted him to be at 68, but he wanted to move up. So yes, that will be a big fight. So the next big fight for the winner between Bivol and Tommy said Benavidez. So real talk, real prison talk with Tommy said Benavidez. BBO said David Morrell. Myself, I ain't done enough in the pros yet. Okay. My thing is this: I like the both of them. I would want to see, of course, we would rather see the winner out of Bivol and Beterbiev fight Benavidez, fight David Benavidez. I think that is the next big thing, because remember, and the reason why I raised this question is to start this conversation with you guys this morning, because it's almost time for Canelo to go, and we just was talking last week about once Canelo retired, who's going to be the Latino face to replace Canelo. So real prison talk with Tommy said Morrell can possibly beat Bivol, but he's biased. Yeah, I think I want to see David Benavidez. I want the winner out of Bivol and Beterbiev to fight David Benavidez. I think that'd be a real big fight. Something pay-per-view worthy. He went across the street? All right, cool. All right, you good? Yeah, I like that. T.O., he said T.O. or Vargas. You know, BBO always got to throw his two of his favorite fighters in there. You know, he's a T.O. fan.
Primo Lopez, the Takeover, two-time undisputed world champion.
Yeah, I'm gonna let him have it this morning, man. Because the chat is getting to him, so I ain't got to do it. And you know, he's saying T.O. or Emiliano, but you know, I'm glad you brought that up, because I would get to that weight class in a minute once we get finished talking about the big guys, because they're the ones that got the weight classes, got the fights coming up, and right now when we looking for action, there's something going on in those weight classes where they need some attention. So we got this fight going on. So yes, I'm for. I think David Benavidez should fight the winner out of Bivol and Beterbiev. I think it would do good numbers, live gate and pay-per-view. I think it'd be a real good fight. Yes, Rodriguez, Morrell, or Benavidez. Yes, BC, I agree with you. So Here's my other question now. Okay, ABC. With that being said, with those three, it seemed like any of them might wind up being the Latino replacement face. I guess. What's going on? Cause they gotta replace him with somebody, once Canelo is gone. So I don't think Morrell can be the Latino replacement for him. David Benavidez, I think, has the better chance or should be the face of the Latino boxers, in my honest opinion. He said Vargas wasn't a bad one. He talking about Emiliano. I like Emiliano Vargas. I like the kid. He's definitely good. I like him. I like him. Benavidez, man, vicious. He can definitely be that guy. Yeah, I think that's who's going to be that guy. Good morning. How you doing? Yeah, he is that guy, Tommy. I like Benavidez. I think he's already Need the phone, the clock in? Here you go. What time you starting?
It's time for another raffle brought to you by the JBT. Our first item is a new 10th generation iPad with a liquid retina display which shows off beautiful color and has plenty of power for all your handheld computing needs. Great for work, play, or just movies on the go. How much is it to enter, you ask? Just $10. Or you can catch the deal with 3 entries for just $25. It's easy to enter. Just cash app your entries to $JBT Network 1. That's $JBT Network 1. Our second item is a set of Kenichi Bear Bluetooth noise-canceling headphones. Great for gaming, movies, or travel. As the second prize in this great raffle. Our third item is a Ninja brand air fryer. Great for all your air frying needs. Cooking healthy with the JBT. So send your entries via Cash App to JBT Network 1. That's JBT Network 1. $10 each or 3 for $25. Put raffle on the comment line and you are entered.
You, of course, when you're here, sure, everybody loves it. Ross, go ahead.
No problem.
Okay.
Hey now, Howard. Hey now.
Hey now.
Hey, I'm gonna prove that beat is black. He keeps saying he's Puerto Rican.
Yeah, I know.
Hey man, make sure y'all go for that raffle, man. Xander Zayas, yeah, that's a good one. Yeah, Xander Zayas could easily be the replacement face of the Latino face of boxing. I mean, he is some good names out there. They just got to get in the ring and do what they need to do in order to claim, claim that position. I would love to see that. But anyways, besides that, 175, 168, we want more there. A lot of us still want the Canelo and Crawford fight. We may not get that. Now, I did see something about David Benavidez saying, hey, if Canelo is willing to come up to 60, Bud is willing to come up to fight Canelo, then he might would just come up to 68 and fight me. I didn't hear anything back from Bud responding to David Benavidez saying that he will give him a fight. How do y'all feel about that? And this been said over a week, I haven't even heard y'all really talk about that. Y'all normally vocal on a lot of things that goes through, the pipelines and things like that. And I have not heard anyone saying that they would want to see Terrence Crawford at 168 against David Benavidez. But everyone is vocal and want to see Bud Crawford against Canelo at 168 pounds. So BVO said Bud duck kind of been, we already know that's just for fun. So he would not be flaring up my boxing hemorrhoids this morning. But so why Bud Crawford has not responded to what David Benavidez has said? Have any of y'all heard anything about Bud responding to David Benavidez saying, yo, you want to come to 68 for Canelo, then Canelo don't want to be bothered with you. We can get it down for the crown. Talk to me. I know I got some Bud fans, and I'm a Bud fan too. But maybe because the money ain't gonna be there, but I think the money would be there. I mean, if everyone is, for the ones who's highly confident that Bud you said whipped him already. Nah, Bud gotta fight David. Bud whipped on Jose. Bud didn't whip on David. He beat Jose at 147. He beat Jose Jr. at 147. Or at 147. He ain't whip on no David Benavidez already. He did whip on little Big Bro, but he did not get in the ring with David. Why would he fight David? Why wouldn't he fight David? He want to go up to 68 to fight Canelo. That's just like what everybody said. Well, hey, why Tay should go back to 140. Tay should go back to 140. Why he should go to 140? He did take a fight at 140. Shoot, he went up there and beat Barrios. So I don't know why you can't go up there and stay in the weight class. Yeah, y'all forgot about that too. I easily you forget. Tommy said he'd rather see Bud versus Janet Beck so he could be a 5-division champion. And you know what, Tommy? I know one of Bud Peoples is watching, and Bud is not watching. Because we getting looked at. We getting listened to, we getting looked at. You know, so hey Tommy, with that, and you just highlighted that BBO, it'd be something if something come out of that in a matter of weeks. He's fighting for how it looks on paper later. I get that. Said Bud should fight Lara. So now we just turned this morning's talking to who should Bud be fighting next, which I don't have a problem with it. But we know Bud is looking for a big payday. But right now, no Canelo. Okay? We know Bud is looking for that big paycheck. Right. So we are right now is no Canelo. And everybody's still being hard-headed and trying to talk it into fruition. Gregory Pratt in the building. What's up, bro? JBT in the building. I wouldn't mind Lara versus Bud. Bud versus Lara is a good scrap, but the money ain't there for Bud. Bud trying to get that money, man. Bud is trying to get that payout, that cash out. So if it's no Canelo, help me out with this. Same situation with Benavidez and Bivol. I mean, with Benavidez and Bivol. Same situation. No Canelo. What will be the next available biggest money fight for Terrence Crawford? Take Canelo out. Yes, so if you take, and we already know that the only big brand fight for Canelo, for Bud is Canelo. So we take Canelo out. Is there another big money fight for Terrence Crawford? In your opinion, who would be that? Who can give Terrence Crawford a retire paycheck right now? Besides Canelo, is it anyone else in the sport of boxing to where it's going to make sense physically? Physically making sense. Not, somebody 4 weight classes above and all that nonsense. Y'all cooking this morning. But Like I said, answer the question. Okay, I like what BC said. Bud should retire, nothing left to do without trying for 3 times undisputed. But I'm trying to figure something out. And y'all struggling with that this morning. So with y'all being silent on this question that I asked you guys, right? That means, are y'all all saying in entirely agreement that there's no big money fight for Bud outside the Canelo fight? Prizefighter said, I read on BBO Boxing that Bud turned down a big payday with Conor Ben. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Hey. Do y'all see that? Hey. BBO, highlight that BBO with pride. Highlight that BBO. Let's talk about it. No, you keep it right there so y'all see it. And Brother Prizefighter said, that Bud turned down a big payday with Conor Ben. Is that true? Prizefighter said outside of Canelo is the McGregor fight. We already know that's not going to go down if you seen the interview with Bernie the boxer. We already know that's not going down, not in the octagon and not in the 4 square ring. So we know that's not going down. And McGregor is not a boxer; he's an MMA fighter. Good. I'm not coming at you, Prize. I get what you're saying, but I meant to say far as in boxing, because we know he can do other stuff to make money. Yeah, and Conor's really not a boxer. So I was really looking for, and what I'm looking for as far as boxers. So what I'm saying right now, I'm going to answer the question for y'all. There's no other big money fight for Terence Crawford if he don't get the Canelo fight. That's what it is. That's what it is. There is no other big money fight for Bud to cash out outside of Canelo. There isn't one. Now we can make up some, but like they said, they wouldn't make sense. I'm talking about money fights that's going to make physical sense. Not well, you got to pull the Tank Davis up and all that. I'm not talking about none of that. And then that's not being creative. Okay. So can we all agree that this may be the end? Yes. Okay. Go for 3 times and sit that behind down somewhere. I love that, BC. I like the way that sound. Yep. I like the way that sounds. So, like I've been saying, right? The ending is near for some of our favorite fighters. Very near, closer than what you think. Closer than what you think. Boxing is going to look a little different by the time 2025 is done. I say by the end the last quarter of 2025 going into 26 is going to start looking different. Yeah, but DS3, we already know that's not happening. We already know that's not going to happen because once Charlo lost to Canelo, that's what turned Bud Crawford off. And I can understand where Terence Crawford where he was coming from when it came to that. Yeah, because just say, because remember, we was going to get that fight. Remember, it was that big, back and forth, going on with Bud and the Charlos. And we wanted that because a lot of people had Bud. A lot of people had Bud over Mel Charlo. So that would have been something great to see Bud and Charlo at 54. But we know what happened. So once Charlo went up there and he didn't really put in the effort to fight to try to beat Canelo, he just went and got that check. That's when Bud said, "Man, you know what? Man, I don't want to fight this dude no more. Man, I don't want to fight no more. I don't want to be bothered with him." You see what I'm saying? And that's what happened. And a lot of us was upset about that, but we didn't understand what was going on at the time. Okay? We didn't know what was going on at the time, but now that we know this, now we all in the clear. Now we all in the clear. We have a clear understanding of that. All right. Now we have understanding of that. Yeah, we have a clear understanding of that. And Jeff, Greg said,
It's time for another raffle brought to you by the JBT. Our first item is a new 10th generation iPad with a liquid retina display which shows off beautiful color and has plenty of power for all your handheld computing needs. Great for work, play, or just movies on the go. How much is it to enter, you ask? Just $10. Or you can catch the deal with 3 entries for just $25. It's easy to enter. Just cash app your entries to $JBT Network 1. That's $JBT Network 1. Our second item is a set of Konichi Bear Bluetooth noise canceling headphones. Great for gaming, movies, or travel. As the second prize in this great raffle. Our third item is a Ninja brand air fryer. Great for all your air frying needs. Cooking healthy with the JBT. So send your entries via Cash App to JBT Network 1. That's JBT Network 1. $10 each or 3 for $25. Put raffle on the comment line and you are entered.
"Oh yeah, make sure y'all get it in, man. Y'all might be a winner. You might be a winner. Okay, you might become a winner. So don't doubt yourself. Make sure you get it in, and you win that raffle, man. You win the raffle, you get a gift. You get a gift. But man, hell, you look, man. So remember, things was real hot, and we was going to get Bud versus the Charlos, because they was saying, Bud take out both of them. But because of the situation, it turned Bud all. Bud said, "Man, no fight. I don't want no fight with Mel Charlo." His stock then went down, and that's how Bud looked at it. So now we here to where it's all about money. Yep. All right. Yeah, but it's all about the money, people. So hey, what we gonna do? So Bud will be retiring soon, and just like BC said, man, if anything, what we want to see from Bud Crawford, man, if he can get a 3-time undisputed, I mean, he done already made history. Okay. He made history by becoming a 2-time undisputed in a 4-belt era. A lot of people ain't gonna be able to do that. It's all about the Benjamins now. It's not about nothing else. Accolades is just accolades. They never meant too much. I see a lot of y'all still on that accolade stuff. It's just accolades. I got accolades all day. I got trophies and all that all day. But I gotta let this engineer in. They need to do something decent to me. Yeah, but I'm trying to tell y'all what boxing is going to look like, because these guys can't fight forever, man. They can't fight forever. They done got the years and they done been fighting all their lives so far. So now they got to a point to now it's time to start switching. Boxing is going to look a little different. So there's going to be, I guess, a whole nother generation of fighters being in place right now. How you doing? It's going to look a lot of different. So get used to that. I think we should all start looking beyond the usual suspects, because there's a lot of other good fighters out there, and you might be able to be someone that be able to pull someone to everybody's to get everybody's attention. And that's the great thing about the sport of boxing. It never ends, it never dies, and they've been counting the sport out for so long, and boxing is still going on. And as long as we got people that's still coming into the sport, it's going to be like that. It's going to be like that, and I love it. But the sad reality is we're going to have to say bye to some people that we don't want to say bye to just yet. Anybody career is still relatively young. But Canelo, how many years Canelo been boxing? Yeah, it's time for Canelo to hang him up. Time for him to hang him up. How long was the boxing? It's time for these guys to hang him up, man. On to the next chapter. On to the next chapter. Yeah, I want to speak on too. Is the lower weights, going back down to the lower weights, because there's been a lot of barking and talking with these lower weights, and everybody's saying they want this, they want that, they want to do this, they want to do that. I don't know, but everybody needs to get busy. Some fighters, if they want to get known, they got to get out there and they got to get busy, man. So it looks like that the remainder of the year, we got something in November. I know we got something in December. Oh, hold up. It's a fight in December. I'm gonna have to go back and look. I ain't off work yet, so I don't have my laptop with me. But how do y'all feel? How do y'all feel about Tevin Farmer? Wait, yeah. Something I want to talk to y'all about. And actually, we was cooking on this late last night on is boxing to you. You see what I'm saying? We was on his channel and we was talking about something. And this is crazy. Now, Tevin Farmer, y'all know Tevin Farmer, the kid from Philly, with the funny eye and all that. Y'all remember Tevin Farmer, the guy that everybody said that Tank was ducking at one time? Y'all know Tevin Farmer. Y'all know Tevin Farmer. You know Tevin Farmer, right? Yeah, we BBO, we got that fight covered up. Okay. So now, how about that Tevin Farmer, who has went on a hiatus, right? And then quietly came back into boxing, right? He quietly came off his hiatus, right? In his first fight, returning to boxing off his hiatus, he did a fight on the Chitlin circuit, right? Did a fight on the Chitlin circuit. Some people from Philly went to see it. Of course, he didn't look like the normal Tevin Farmer because he had took time off, so you seen some rust or whatever. So it was okay. He got the fight, he got the win, and then he turns around, and then he loses to someone, and now he's in a fight to fight Zepeda. Y'all don't see anything wrong with that? Now he's in a fight to fight Zepeda. Zepeda and Shakur were supposed to have been fighting. Follow what I'm saying? Are y'all paying it? How did someone who was in a hiatus then come back into the sport of boxing Performances didn't make a lot of noises. Didn't even get a lot of didn't even get a lot of notoriety. But here he is getting in the fight with one of the with William Zepeda. Y'all make that make sense for me. Can y'all help me out with that? Can y'all? You got Farmer, but I get that. But how does Farmer, who's been in a hiatus, I know y'all listen, how does Farmer just come out of nowhere and get the Zepeda fight? Y'all don't see anything wrong with that? Y'all don't see nothing wrong with that. Prize Fighter said, Teb jumped the line, but I don't care. Just want to see the fight. I'm not complaining about that. Prize, but peep what I'm talking about, Prize. I don't care either, but we got to pay attention. I'm trying to solve a crime here. But y'all think about it, people. Y'all that don't seem weird to y'all, but it's a cherry pick like Tank. BBO, you're not gonna get me out my cool. I'll be on my best behavior on my show, bro. You're not getting me out my cool, daddy, yo. You're not gonna get me out my cool, man. I ain't going for the okie doke. If you need me, just sit me on the radio. I gotta go to the other building. Just say West Desk Lobby. Just say C3 West Desk Lobby coming in.
It's time for another raffle brought to you by the JBT. Our first item is a new 10th generation iPad with a liquid retina display which shows off beautiful color and has plenty of power for all your handheld computing needs. Great for work, play, or just movies on the go. How much is it to enter, you ask? Just $10. Or you can catch the deal with 3 entries for just $25. It's easy to enter. Just cash app your entries to $JBT Network 1. That's $JBT Network 1. Our second item is a set of Kenichi Bear Bluetooth noise canceling headphones. Great for gaming, movies, or travel. As the second prize in this great raffle. Our third item is a Ninja brand air fryer. Great for all your air frying needs. Cooking healthy with the JBT. So send your entries via Cash App to JBT Network 1. That's JBT Network 1. $10 each or 3 for $25. Put raffle on the comment line and you are entered.
Yeah, get it in. Oh, Just Do in the building. What's up, Just Do? Hey, Just, I'm trying to figure out something. And since the family act like they can't hear what I'm saying this morning, right? I just find it kind of crazy that, Tevin Farmer just came up out of nowhere and landed in the Zepeda fight. And I was trying to get the family to ask me, to help me answer the question, figure out how could that come about? Because it's so much in between. So that means something ain't right. Because there's no way, this is no, I'm not throwing no shots at Tevin Farmer, but this, no way possible. With all this going on, and the entire 135 is not tied up. The entire 135 is not tied up to where this had to happen. Okay? We know we was going to get Shakur and Zepeda, but Shakur injured his hand. I get that. But goddamn Tevin Farmer, man, listen, I don't know what y'all talking about. See, Just, and that's what I was looking for. Just, you the only one that answered the question the way that it needed to be answered. Because how did he get there? He got there. He got to the Zepeda fight because of the performance against Ray Maratala, against my man Cheese. Thank you, Just Do. That's how he got there. I was trying to see if somebody can, but it came out and said that. But yeah, people, that's how Tevin Farmer, aka Cookie Monster, got in line to fight Will Zepeda because Tevin Farmer, who's a good skilled fighter, he's still, even with the inactivity and the hiatus, he's still good enough to really mess up somebody's plans. You know what I mean? So what I'm saying is this: when we think about 135 pounds, right? And we all agree that it ain't too much left at 35 for who? For Tate and Shakur. We already know it ain't nothing much left for those guys. You know, skill-wise or whatever. I mean, so 35 is looking kind of less competitive than what it recently was looking. Because after Shakur, Tank, Lomachenko, they the OGs in that weight class. They the OGs in the weight class. Even though Shakur just got there. But they the OGs in the weight class. After that, you got some in between. And 135 is the Young Buck League. Let me just say that. Let me just finally get this out and admit it to you all. 135 is the Young Buck League. That's the young boy. That's the young boy weight class. And what I mean by that, because that's the weight class that got most of the young animals in it. When we think about weight classes and what's up next, as far as the next group of fighters, 135 got the best young neck. They got the best out of all the other weight classes. When you compare the weight classes, after you take out the top names, when you move the top names in these weight classes to the side, especially the weight classes that's getting a lot of attention. Once you put those names to the side and see what else is left, most of those weight classes ain't got a damn thing there. After you move the top names in those weight classes to the side, man, it ain't nothing in those weight classes. But 135, baby, listen, y'all, listen, 135 is the real deal, Holyfield, when it comes to having a bunch of fighters. Because like I said, it's only a handful of OGs at 35. When you move Shakur, Tate, and Loma out the way. Let's move their names out the way. Not getting them out the way, but move their names out the way. Look what we talking about here. Keyshawn Davis, hot. Keyshawn Davis, hot. Got a sold out venue. Keyshawn Davis, Abdullah Mason. See, that next group, man, 135 got him, man. 135 got him, and I think y'all keep playing around. 135 gonna wind up being the best division in boxing. They keep on playing around. Because if 135 come with another herd of young goons and animals like they got, because they got the best young up-and-coming fighters in any weight class. Somebody tell me something different. Somebody tell me something different, man. They the best up-and-coming fighters in the weight class after you move those OGs out. They do. You know, in 35 and 40, they kind of related, but when you really break that down, look at what's going to be left, who's got next. Because the near is in for our favorite fighters, yo. The nearest end is Canelo was in the last quarter here in overtime. Bud might not have to do overtime. He might be done after the fourth quarter. That's two big names right there. Ready to go. Bud, Canelo. Errol Spence need to retire. That's another one. The list goes on. So when you start subtracting these, then you gotta look at what's next. Gotta look at what's next. Think about it. Think about it. That's why I wanted. We talked about this months ago. And boxing as a whole, I don't care who is going to be responsible for it, but They need a tournament. They need to get back to the tournament, man. This is the only way. This is the only way we can get some things cracking because we got a lot of these guys, they talking, doing the trash talking, clout chasing, trying to be a salesman. Ain't got good selling up product. The product is only worth 5. They're trying to sell it for 15. Yes, they are all getting long in tooth, man. They gotta get up on out of the way before one of these wild young banshees that they got stuck being in there with gonna wind up hurting them. I keep saying that. I keep saying that, and I'm gonna continue to say that. It's time for a few of them to sit down. That's why I'm already looking at what's next. That's why I'm already on to what's next besides these guys because they at the end. They at the end, so they might well make it the best that they can. And that even go to Lord Sharman Haney because his career is over. I don't even know what the heck he can do now. I don't know what the heck can he do. I don't think he can revamp anything. Yes, a BBO, and this is what I want to say, BBO, and to everybody. Honestly, so heartedly from the bottom of my heart, right? Wilder needs to retire. Wilder needs to retire. AJ needs to retire. Let the last hurrah be between these two guys. Wilder and AJ fight each other. It'll still make money. Don't matter who wins. No trilogy, no, none of that. That's one fight, and then they both retire. Just I talked to a matchmaker on the phone. It don't be the fighters, it be the powers that be in their teams not making the fights. The fighters be wanting the fights. Hey, just do. And I heard you say it more than once. And I can agree with you. I agree with you, just do. And this is the reason why we have this problem in boxing. And like I said, these guys be ready to go, especially these young boys, they ready to go. Young boys is ready to go. They are ready to go. Ready to go. Y'all hear me typing. They are ready to go, man, and they hungry. They are hungry and feed them. Let them do what they gotta do. But I like the Keyshawn Davis interview. I like the mindset that he's in. He's on a straight business mindset. I love it. But you know, how y'all like this fight this weekend? Give me your prediction on Janibek and Mikulovic. How y'all got this fight ending? Unanimous decision, TKO, knockout, majority decision, split decision, indecisive decision. How y'all got that fight planning out before I get up on out of here? Mm-hmm. Y'all got Janibek or y'all got Mikulovic? Yeah, it was heated. It just that wasn't heated, John. That was a heated that was heated. Just I got Janibek too. I got Janibek too. To be honest, yeah, that's gonna be a good fight. That's gonna definitely be a good fight. Yep, that's gonna be a good fight. What y'all got? You said juiced up Janet Beck, J.A. Dixon. uh, he said he got juiced up Janet Beck. Oh, I got Janet Beck too. I'm gonna take Janet Beck by decision. I'm gonna take Janet Beck by decision. I'm expecting it to be a close fight, in my honest opinion. I think it's gonna be a close fight. That's what I think. I got Janet Beck by decision. Hey, BBO, before we get up out of here, highlight what J.A. Dixon last comment, man. Oh, J.A. Dixon said, yup, Janet Beck had them same back pimples as Plant in his last fight. Oh, man, there's a whole lot of juicing going on. I don't know, man. Shit, I guess there's so much juicing going on. I guess they trying to replace the actual Juice Crew. You see what I'm saying? They trying to top Marley Marl in the original Juice Crew. They every time you turn around, people heads getting big. They got pimples on the parts of their body where they shouldn't be having pimples at and stuff like that. Yeah, Mrs. Sister Do, how you doing? How's the family? I'm glad you stopped through. Hopefully they left some coffee and donuts for you, because you know they some little greedy little cats when they come in for their coffee and donuts. Half of them be having munchies and stuff. Half of them just woke up, just got finished running a mile or something like that. So hopefully they left some for you. But hey, since you here, shout out to your boy Keyshawn Davis. He's maturing. He understands the business aspect of the sport now. I take him more serious. I think he really thanks Greg Pratt. I try my best, man. I think he's really going to be the best that he can be. Cause I'm gonna tell y'all something. Y'all can talk what y'all want, but when it comes to who's really a fan, I'm gonna tell y'all she's the realest Keyshawn Davis fan that I met. She's one of the first ones on YouTube that was heavy on Keyshawn Davis. I'm keeping it real before a lot of y'all. So shout out to Sister Do, because you know I gotta make sure, because last time she heard me say something about my man Keyshawn, she's ready to come to Philly and get her, bro. I said, I don't want no trouble, but I like the way Keyshawn is moving, man. I like the way he's moving. I like his business aspect and what him and his family got going on. And I want to see him go kick some butt. He say he got some butt to kick, and I like the fact he been on T.O. ass. Ain't nobody saying nothing about that, huh? I'm glad he been on T.O. ass. No, Sister Dude. I ain't going against him. I like what he's doing right now. Keyshawn, he's mature. I like how he's rolling right now. He's right where I wanted him to be mentally. Now I just got to see him put the work in even more. But the kid can fight. Yes. Yes, it is. And that's all we can do is salute the brother with that. You know, that's all we can. But listen, man, I'm about to get up on out of here. I think Jay Hardcore should be coming through with the actual breakfast. I don't know what he's serving. He might be serving pancakes, turkey sausage, and whatever like that. But y'all got your appetizers over here this morning with yours truly, the Grumpy OG. You know, I love my early bird squad. I really love y'all. I love y'all continuous support. I really do. So with that being said, I'm gonna get up on out the way. Shout out to everybody that came through this morning. Sister Do, Just Do, J.A. Dixon, Gregory Pratt, BVO, my crazy bro, prize fighter, BC in the building, Gregory Pratt, everybody that came through this morning, Melanie Queen, blessing sister, man. Listen to the whole early bird squad. Y'all are the early bird squad. That's what I call y'all when y'all come over here for coffee and donuts. Man, y'all with the early bird squad. So with that being said, I really appreciate y'all from the bottom of my old grumpy ass heart. So I'm going to get up on out of here, man, and make sure that you brush your teeth. You get the little marination crusties out the side of your mouth. Hopefully I got you up, cleaning up the house, doing what you got to do, motivated to get ready for your day. And with that being said, BVO, let's pay the bills and we out of here. Go over to JR Corey coming up next. I appreciate y'all. Y'all heard it from the best, the Grumpy OG. We out of here, man. We out of here.
It's time for another raffle brought to you by the JBT. Our first item is a new 10th generation iPad with a liquid retina display which shows off beautiful color and has plenty of power for all your handheld computing needs. Great for work, play, or just movies on the go. How much is it to enter, you ask? Just $10. Or you can catch the deal with 3 entries for just $25. It's easy to enter. Just cash app your entries to $JBT Network 1. That's $JBT Network 1. Our second item is a set of Kenichi Bear Bluetooth noise-canceling headphones. Great for gaming, movies, or travel. As the second prize in this great raffle. Our third item is a Ninja brand air fryer. Great for all your air frying needs. Cooking healthy with the JBT. So send your entries via Cash App to JBT Network 1. That's JBT Network 1. $10 each or 3 for $25. Put raffle on the comment line and you are entered.
We really boxing. Who wanted the baddest? Let's see. Oh, we boxing. Yeah, we boxing. I need that belt like it ain't no other option. So we punching and weaving and blocking. Defeat ain't an option. Let them know. Shoot a video. Put it on BVO. Let them know. Every time I punch, it's a heavy blow. BVO. Bound to hit like bricks cause it was set in stone. Let them know. I ain't getting